What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 14th of December. We're going to take a look at Velodrome finance slash the United States dollar here this morning. This is a daily chart. The data from Coinbase had a monster day yesterday, pulled back a little bit towards the close, and we are marching back today. It's trying to get into the green. It's down slightly here this morning. We're down 2%. Bitcoin is flat. It's up $59. Let's take a deeper dive here into the charts. If you're new to the channel, welcome. A lot of new subs yesterday. Definitely a lot of viewership from this video. Welcome, guys. So the 13th of December, Friday the 13th, Velo closed up 84.46%. We were up, I believe it was like 120, roughly 130% when we covered this yesterday morning. Markets were up 150, if not higher. So massive, massive move. Just a quick recap here, guys. So this market put in a level of resistance at the 1722. We spoke about that. Was an important area. You know, it double topped off of the same level back in the May timeframe and pulled back, put in a higher market low on the 10th of December. Didn't get down to 11762, got close, but then started to move. And the breakout that followed was obviously huge. 3 days off the low here, you get this 84% close. Like I said, up 150 plus on the intraday. We did pull back a little bit. We didn't print a higher high, although close, very close. Somebody said, "Are you worried about a double top?" Well, yeah. I mean, of course, that is a concern and something you should be aware of if you are holding this. Most people are looking for higher prices. So, you know, it really depends on what you're looking for, where you're positioned from, your risk tolerance, etc. All things you should consider before entering a position in any market. So, above the market, guys, our next level, our next target to look for, and there's no guarantees we'll get there. 41,303. That's the level. 41,303. That's what I would be looking for. So if I held Velo and I'm looking for a move up, I'd be looking for a little pushback here at the 41,303. Now, that could be short-lived. If these markets can break above this high put in over here on the 28th of March, it could do so in a very strong fashion. Maybe not initially. Maybe we get up to that 41,303, chop around for a bit, consolidate, and then take off to the upside. That's similar to what we saw when Bitcoin just broke out past the $74,000 mark. So, you know, it's not a do this, do that, black and white scenario. The markets aren't like that. They usually don't make it easy, but these are we're going to walk through just a couple scenarios that are possible. Again, this shows extreme market strength. You know, for something like this to come in, supposedly some listings over on Binance. I have not checked that. You'll have to look at that on your own, but this does indicate some very strong market strength. So I have two new targets I talked about I would put on the chart if I got some positive feedback, which we obviously did. So here you are on those new price targets. 41,303 has been here. The 52,944 has been here in yesterday's video. A new target, 58.2, 582, 0.582 is a new target, guys, as well as $1.02. Again, if these markets take off like a rocket, which is possible, I would be looking for pushback at one of these levels depending on where the market is. If the market breaks out and it's trading just above 58.2, and pulls back, that could mark our resistance. The same goes with $1.02, 52, and as well as 41. So these are just rough targets I look for. If you're new to the channel, maybe go catch up on the aerodrome finance videos. We've been tracking that for a while now, many months, and you'll see how the market reacts around these price levels. Maybe bring you up to speed a bit. Similar to where we found resistance here at the 1722, marked a top, market pushed back. That's the same way it would react at these levels. But again, when you get to an area like this, a major high, and the market's ready to go, it can blast through that, which means it can go through multiple price levels, in a single day. And then, maybe it gets up to 58.2, pulls back, and that ends up being the resistance. But it can blow past certain levels, especially on extreme moves, breakouts, or breakdowns. But I did want to share the highest target I have right now, guys. And of course, most people have stuff way higher than where my targets are, but I think $1.02 is, obviously way higher than where we're at now. We're at 26 cents. That's the highest I have right now. Now, if these markets trade, up through here over the next couple months, consolidate, I will have higher targets. But for right now, that's the highest I can put on this chart is $1. It's right around $1.02. That's not exact. These targets are more exact. The 41, 52, 58, $1.02, guys. That's where I'm at. And you can throw the fibs on your chart, so you can take a major swing high and a major swing low. We'll take the low over here around the 05 level. And, I don't use the fibs, but I know many people do, so from time to time I'll throw them on the chart. So the fibs, obviously, when you get the breakout above the high, your 1618 is already higher than where I'm at. It's at $1.41. And then, the fibs will just continue on to the upside, 11. But, of course, there's no guarantees those will be hit. But to answer your questions, the highest target I have is $1.02. Below that is 58 cents. Be aware of the risks, guys. This thing could double top here. It could consolidate for a couple days and then break out. Basically, what I would want to be looking for here is I want to see a break of yesterday's high. So yesterday's high, the 13th of December, was 37,194. I want to see a break of that high. Until that happens, we have a top in this market. Okay, we have a lower high today. We do have a higher low, but more importantly, we have a lower high. So until this top is taken out, this market has topped out. And it will continue to be a top in the market until it's broken. When it's broken, then we look for 41,303. 41,303 would be second. First, it would actually be this high here. 39,490. So that's how I look at the market. That's how I break them down day by day. It's not for everybody, but anyways, that's what I do. So until we take out the high, we have a high in this market, a top, I should say. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. 41,303, 52,944, 58,2, 102.